When I think about immigrants, I think about my late mother-in-law. She moved from the Philippines to the United States when she was a teenager. She settled down in the San Francisco area. She started a family. She worked at the post office. She was an active member of her community. And she raised my husband, who is a wonderful person. He helps people as his day job. He's a healthcare provider. And he's also the sort of person who you would call at 3 in the morning if you needed help. So she was a wonderful lady who raised a wonderful son. And when she was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer, she moved in with my husband and I. And over the year that she lived with us before she passed away, we did what we could to make special little moments for her. For example, I had found a monarch butterfly caterpillar in our garden, and I put it in a jar once it had entered the chrysalis stage so she could watch it emerge from the chrysalis. Little things like that, right? And one day I was talking with her about this fruit that she missed from her childhood in the Philippines called makopa in Tagalog, which is the Filipino language that she spoke. And she really missed this fruit. She was nostalgic for it, but you can't really buy it in the United States. So I decided I was going to drive around the Los Angeles area until I spotted someone with a makopa tree growing in their yard. And eventually I found one. I knocked on the door of this house that had this makopa tree growing in its backyard, and an elderly Vietnamese man answered, who clearly did not speak English, but had done well for himself, right? I'm sure he had a similar story of coming to the United States and starting a family and contributing to society, because how else would he have bought a house in Los Angeles, right? So I pull out Google Translate and I asked this guy with Google Translate if I could purchase some of the makopa fruit from his tree for my mother-in-law who misses it from her childhood. And he kind of nods knowingly and gestures for me to follow him through his gate into his backyard. And he fills up 2 5-gallon buckets with this fruit and just gives it to me for free. And then I brought it back to my mother-in-law and it made her day. So, of course, we should care about people and things beyond that which directly affects us. And of course, factually, anti-immigrant rhetoric is incorrect. Immigrants commit crimes at lower rates than average. They contribute to society in all sorts of positive ways. But in addition to that, it's really hard for me to not also just take it personally and feel offended when I hear anti-immigrant rhetoric, even though I myself am not an immigrant, because when I hear it, in addition to thinking about all the ways it's factually wrong, I think about these people who have meant so much to me and done things for me, and like, oh, you're attacking them.